You're going to reach a happy future. Don't give up, don't complain. Just you try complaining again. This time I'll pinch your ass. Oh, okay. How very confident you are telling this kid to be a miracle when you stand before the witch of miracles. Miracles are no more than fantasy, grovel in this world that has been convicted as a mystery and die horribly, like a worm. The witches of theater going are looking forward to watching it. Humph. You call that mystery? You think I'd ever accept a mystery without heart? Let the cat who wants to be made into a shamisen strike first. Ah, what a pain. Let's have all of you at once. I'm Willard H. Wright, SSVD, Head Inquisitor of Heresy. This will be the final time I draw my sword. Trash him, kiddies. At once, all of the cat's eyes opened wide, undulating and spinning in a spiral, and then swallowed Will up. But Will and Leon weren't swallowed up. The cats that had flown in at them from all directions were now being launched away, like they were a balloon popping around the pair. Oh, not bad. I don't give a damn about your kitties. It's just the mama cat I care about. Burn, Castell, Witch of Miracles. It's about time someone trimmed your claws. Another flash of the black blade spun in a dark tornado and scattered the cats once more. Leon, realizing that this was the opening Will had planned, ran all out, still clutching at a heaving chest. Will, I'm running. Diana has a weak stomach. Make sure you only give her milk that's warm. Huh? By the time Leon asked Will to repeat what he had said, he had already leapt onto the stage and was now confronting Burn Castell. It was like the climax of a show. Loud cheers erupted from the pitch-black audience seating. On either side of Claire, who lay with her insides exposed, stood Will with his pitch-black sword and Burn Castell with the scythe that could harvest miracles from fate. Kyrie and Rudolph were the culprits, and they massacred the people on the island. They called Leon out to the parlor, then shot Leon to death. Sorry, but I can't acknowledge this truth of yours as a mystery. This is all fantasy. Fantasy? You're calling it that to try and let Leon escape fate? By all means, try. Rule number 1, it is forbidden to have a crime without all clues presented. Surely Will's black sword must have cut through Burn Castell's body, however it had no effect, like cutting the reflection of the moon on the water. What's this? What do you mean by clues? I won't accept your mystery of Kyrie and Rudolph as the culprits. You won't find clues showing that they're the culprits no matter which game you look at. Of course you won't. Even if they did exist, at one point the whole island blew up, which means there aren't any clues. And that means this is no mystery, it's fantasy. Huh. It's impossible for an unprovable truth to become truth in the human world. In other words, even the actual truth cannot cross the boundary of a cat box. Are you trying to shut the truth inside the cat box? Is this how the mystery genre is supposed to fight? With a laugh like the howl of a wild animal, Burn Castell carelessly tossed her scythe aside. Fighting itself is a waste of time. Get over here, scum. Try and cut me all you like. I'll listen to all you've got to say. The 20 wedges will pierce every part of your heartless mystery. Here it comes. And when you realize that you can't defeat me with those 20 wedges, you know what'll happen next, right? Come on. I'll play with you, if that's what you want. Ah! Requiem of the Golden Witch. Trying to ignore an incredible pain in the chest, Leon kept on running and running without stopping. I dashed out of the theater with the theater-going witches, then ran through an incomprehensible world of blackness. Before I knew it, I was running through a place that looked like a sea of stars, or maybe the bottom of the ocean with stars scattered around. If I get careless for a second, I'll probably trip. No, if I get careless, I won't be able to tell if I'm running, or just making running motions as I freefall, endlessly sinking deeper into the ocean of stars. I just kept on running without any goal or target. I mustn't stop moving. I mustn't fall down here. If I fall, I'll crush the hope of the me's in the countless worlds. There's a happy world that the Beatrice is dreamed of, and I'm their last hope, the only one who can reach that world. Even though I understand this, the truth thrust in front of me by the witch who controls miracles, who says there can be no miracle, is cruelly gouging itself into my chest. Sorry, Will. My body's already. Then Leon finally succumbed to the fierce pain and fate, and fell over. Leon's body was held roughly from behind and lifted up. But Will, you're okay. No, not really. Don't you give up. Didn't I tell you I'd pinch your ass? Sorry. I'm really sorry, but on that day in that place, I was fated to be killed. That's right. All humans are fated to die. In the end. Does that mean that their lives are meaningless? Of course not. What a person's life means, what it's worth, what it is. These are things each person decides for themselves. No matter what sort of fate is forced upon them, don't accept it. Create your own world for yourself. Will, your left arm. All right. I must have forgotten it. It'd be a pain to go back and get it now. There were rips all over Will's body. Also, his left arm had been brutally torn off from the elbow. His clothes were in tatters, and he looked like a blood-stained scarecrow. Then Leon noticed. Though this place had once felt like a sea filled with stars both above and below them, those stars now gathered together and were surrounding them. It was huge. It was a huge even number of stars, all glaring at the two of them. Will was holding Leon with one arm. He couldn't take his sword out. However, he didn't let go. He was determined to let Leon escape. From here. To lead Leon towards the happy tale that the Beatrices had dreamed of. Behind the cats whose eyes glowed out of the empty darkness, the Queen of Cats, who permitted no miracles, appeared. Willard! Put Leon down. If you do, I'll let you go. Go file a protest with the Great Court. You can put it up for debate. Well, I won't leave you behind. I need to tell you why I quit the SSVD. Come to think of it, even I don't know that.